All right, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Just got finished up my trading session for the day. I ended up taking one trade once again on NASDAQ today. Ended the day out having a nice winner, up $400 on 20 of my PA Apex accounts. So in total, ended up making around $8,000 profit on the day. So if you guys don't know, I trade live every single day on Zoom inside my private group. I was able to take this trade live. So with that being said, let's go and roll the replay from the trade I took this morning.
Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, everyone. Okay, so while we're waiting for ORB to form, we'll go over to a daily time frame. And one thing I did want to point out is, you can see we had very nice volume yesterday. Nice reversal candle. So looking a little bullish right there. Nice little liquidity sweep from this low. I think if we get above yesterday's highs, we could see a push up to this next level. So that's pretty much it. Do you have some news at 10 as well? All right, we're trying to push above this top side of the orb. All right, looks like we're going to close above here. Really hoping we don't get a setup within these next 8 minutes. So I do not want to be in a trade with news. If we don't hold 390, then I feel like we're probably going to go towards the bottom. All right, here we go. DMI looks good on ES. Let's see if we get any micro pullbacks here. Okay, it looks like we're not going to want to retest, but we could easily retest it later. So we'll just have to see where this ends up bottoming out. ES bounce off its demand. NQ wasn't quite there. Okay, looks like we are. Wow. Are we going to fake out again? I mean, I was kind of uncomfortable taking the short. So I'm kind of glad we didn't get a setup because of this high volume reversal candle in big buying now. So avoid the shorts. Now we look for longs again. So I'm gonna switch my indicators back. Okay, looks like we're gonna close above here. Could get a micro pullback. EMI looks great. You see it close above 51. Okay, I gotta wait another candle. I didn't quite close above it. RMAX still pointing down. Okay, we're going in for another retest. Okay, I might be getting long here. I just don't like how these candles are closing. All right, I'm gonna try this long. The stop's at 24-ish. So looking for a push above yesterday's highs. Okay, making decent progress here. Um, 5 minute looks good. We're struggling to get above pre-market high though. I'm keeping my stop down here. This pullback gets bought up, I can move it up to 470. But I'm going to try to let this play out here. So best case scenario, we can rip up near highs. I can move it up to 71 in profits. Okay, that's good enough. I'll move it up to 70. So got a risk-free trade now. Here we go. I'm closing that, guys. I'm out.
All right, so as you guys saw, today was a little bit more difficult due to us faking out on the orb 2 times. All right, so we faked out 2 different times. First fake out was to the upside. Second fake out was to the downside. Luckily, I was able to avoid trades during these because I never got setups on them. And I was able to see a nice setup on the real actual break. So anyways, as you can see, this is our 15-minute orb, right? Our 15-minute opening candle marking the highs and lows of that candle. Once I saw that, basically from there going into a 5-minute time frame and looking for a close above our white candle, okay? So we can see we got that confirmation up here. We started closing above the orb here, above our white candle. And from there, I'm starting to look at the 1-minute time frame for pullback retest entries. Okay, so I'm looking for a retest of this opening range line. Now, when we got this pullback here, as you can see, we never got confirmation to get in long again, so I was able to avoid this. We had news come out, start going to the downside. The only retest of the orb we got here was right here. As you can see, when this retest happened, for one, the DMI was very choppy, and for two, we got this white candle for shorts here, but we never closed below it. Okay, so whenever we see that white candle, I'm looking for a close below. This is using the Williams fix indicator, okay? So anyways, never got confirmation or set up here. And then, as you can see, we finally broke out of this, right? For the 3rd time. And what we can see is we saw a DMI that looks super clean. Buyers were super imbalanced from sellers. So we show a nice imbalance to the buy side. As you can see, we had this light pullback right here, this first retest. I didn't like any of these candles. The RMAC was pointing down, and these candles just closed bad. So even if you didn't even see this orange line, these candles just closed bad. And then what happened? We got a nice little liquidity sweep from this low, and that failed. Right? That move down failed. So this is another confirmation, made me more confident in this trade that I'm not going to get stopped out, right? I'm not going to get wicked out. So from there, end up getting a green candle right here. RMAC was looking better. DMI still looked good. Candle closed well, and everything was there. So I end up entering long right here and rode it up to my target up here. So anyways, guys, that was the trade for the day. From there, as you can see, we continued ripping up. Definitely missed out on a lot of gains here, but was happy with my risk reward and the trade. So, obviously I don't care about this, right? I don't have FOMO for missing this move. I was able to execute on my plan, and that's all that matters. So anyways, guys, that was my trade for the day. That's how I ended up making the $8,000 profit on my 20 PA Apex accounts. And if you guys don't know, I started these accounts last Monday. So around 8 days ago, as you can see, they're up to 51,000, just under 500. So up around 1,500 total on each of these accounts. So I believe that's like $30,000. So if you guys want to follow along with these accounts, I'm being completely transparent with them. Be sure to watch my future videos. But we'll see if we can get this to 53K. We're around halfway there, and I'll be able to get a nice $20,000 payout. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this trade recap. Real quick before you guys go, if you guys want to join my private group and join me on those live trading sessions every day, be with me in real time. I'm still looking for a few more motivated people who are committed to becoming a profitable day trader. Inside my private group, I'll personally teach you my strategy for 30 days. I'll personally be reviewing your trades. And like I said, I'll even be trading live with you every day on Zoom. You get lifetime access to this. There's no monthly cost or anything like that. So anyways, if you guys are interested in joining the private group, all you have to do is go to the first link in the description below this video, message me the word trading on my Instagram account, and I'll send you all the details from there. Again, that'll be the first link in the description below this video. With that being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow morning for another trading session. We got the Trump tariffs tomorrow, the announcement, so we'll see what the market looks like. I'd personally rather not take a trade, but we'll go and see what happens. See you guys then.